Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Namaste, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anushka, currently studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today we'll be discussing about binary trees and graphs. What is a binary tree? A binary tree is a data structure composed of nodes. Each node has at most two children. Binary means binary word means two. So a tree with degree of at most two, that means two children at most, is called a binary tree. Referred to as the left and the right child, the topmost node is known as the root. Binary trees are commonly used in computer science and essentially for searching and sorting. Let's understand the binary tree transversal. Transversal is to visit each node. There are three types of transversal: in order, pre order, and post order. In order visits the left subtree first, then the root, followed by the right subtree, like the root in the middle. Pre-order transversal, which is the root, then the left subtree, and finally the right. Post-order transversal first visits the left, then the right, and finally the root. Let's understand in-order transversal. Definition. In-order transversal is a way to visit all the nodes in a binary tree in which the order followed is from left and the right subtree. With the left, the root, and the right subtree. The process and sequence is left subtree, root, and then the right subtree. Example, starting from the leftmost node, root, then the node, root, and finally the rightmost node in the binary tree. We have pre-order transversal, a tree transversal technique that visits the root node first, then recursively visits the left subtree and finally the right subtree. It is useful in creating a copy of a tree, passing tree data to a function and evaluating prefixed mathematical equations. Examples is visualize the process with an example of a tree, demonstrate step by step how the nodes visit each of the sub of the post order transfers. Now, post-order transversalist definition is post-order transversal is a type of first search algorithm used to transfer all the nodes of a binary tree. It visits the children of each node before visiting the node itself. It starts from the left subtree, then it moves to the right subtree, and finally visits the node. This transversal is commonly used in expression of tree evaluation and deleting a tree from the memory. Its examples are, let's consider a binary tree with nodes 1, 2, and 3. The post-order transversal would visit 2, 3, and 1, then following the left-right root order. And if the same is followed for pre-order, then it would be something different. So you should make sure that whenever you're visiting the nodes, make sure the transversal that you're using, you know how to use it. Now let's understand what's a graph. Both trees and graphs are non-linear data structures. A graph is a data structure that consists of a set of nodes, which are called as vertices, and a set of edges, which connect the nodes and related the nodes to each other. It is used to show a model relationship between objects. Graphs can be directed or undirected and can have weights on the edges. Let's understand what's a directed graph. Definition and its property. A directed graph is also known as a digraph, consists of a set of vertices connected by directed edges. Each edge has a direction indicating the relation between the connected vertices. Connectivity is directed graph can be represented having various types of relationship such as dependency, flow of information, or sequential processes. Applications is it's usually used, it is widely used in modeling systems which directional relationships such as computer networks, transportational routes, and project management. The directed graph, let's understand its definition and properties. A directed graph is where the edges have direction or flow. Each nodes have an ordered paired or an inbound and outbound edges used in modeling relationships such as social networks, road networks, and dependency. Examples are we have binary tree, a data structure consisting of nodes, with each node having most two children, left and right. Binary tree transversal is a process of visiting all the roots in a specific order, such as in order, pre-order, and post-order. And graphs can be having different types. We have directed, indirected, complete, which will be looking forward. Representation of a set of objects where some pair of the object are connected by the links, which are edges. To understand undirected graph, Nodes connected with undirected edges. Example, social network, road network, and friendship graphs. No specific direction associated with the edges. Now let's understand other types of graph. We have a complete graph. A complete graph is a type of graph in which every pair of distinct vertices is connected by a unique edge. In simpler terms, it's a graph where each vertex is directly connected to another. So here all the vertices are connected to each other by the edges. A subgraph is subset of an original graph having vertices and edge. Is formed by selecting some vertex and edge from the original graph. If you have an original graph, the subset of that graph is known as a subgraph. A path of a graph. So let's understand a path. A path is in a graph is a sequence of vertices where each consecutive pair of vertices is connected by the edge. Essentially, it's a route within the graph that starts at one vertex and ends at another, traversing through immediate vertices without repeating any. A cycle in a graph is a path that starts and ends at the same vertex, and it doesn't visit any other vertex more than once, except from the starting and the ending vertices. In other words, it's a closed loop within the graph formed by the following edges, from one vertex to another and eventually returning to the starting vertex. I hope you understand this video. I hope you keep learning. Thank you so much for watching.